In this video, we're going to talk about the time card function of the project tracking system. It's very important when you arrive to work each day and when you leave at the end of the day to clock in and out of the project tracking system to ensure the payroll accuracy, as well as follow your company policy requiring you, if it does, to clock out for breaks or lunch and clock back in when you start working again. You can clock in and out from any computer in your office that allows you to access the project tracking system. You by now have been given a username and password, or you will receive one, and you come to the as I said, the computer, any computer in your office that allows you access to the system. Put your username and password in there, and then you will be prompted. It'll tell you that you are currently clocked out, and click the button below to clock in, and it'll give you the date and time that it currently is. If you don't see this screen here, that means the last time that you worked, you forgot to clock out at the end of your shift, and we'll talk about what you need to do in that instance here in a minute. So I'm going to clock in, and this tells me I've successfully clocked in, and click here to continue to view my time card. So at any given time, if you want to just look at how much you've worked in a period of time or over the last couple of weeks, you can certainly do that. There's buttons here that give you a range, a week at a time. So if I wanted to look at a certain date range, I can do that right here and just hit update, and it refreshes your screen. As well as if I click on my name here, what that shows me is just what I've worked so far. Here's I worked on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Here's my time in and time out, and then the total hours. And if I had taken any vacation this week, or if a holiday fell at this period, that information would automatically fill in there as well. If you see here where I clocked in the morning at 8 and clocked out at noon for lunch, however, it looks like I forgot to clock back in for lunch and then clock in again at the end of the day. So what I'll do here is I will click on this date, and what I'm doing now is I'm submitting this to our time clock administrator to let them know that I forgot to punch back in for lunch and out at the end of the day. Okay, we want to ensure that we don't have to use this option at all, hopefully, but when we do miss something, we can certainly do that. So what I'll do is just type in here that I missed clocking in from lunch and out again at the end of the day. And once I do this, once I hit the submit button, and again this goes to our time clock administrator, who will see this message, and then we'll go ahead and make the appropriate entries. Again, let's just make sure that so here's the confirmation of my request. Your request has been delivered to the time clock administrator for review. Please contact them with any further questions or concerns. Okay, so now I'll just hit continue, and it takes me back to my time clock. Okay, again, so make sure that when you come in to begin your shift, you are clocking in, and whatever your company policy is for breaks or lunches, that you clock out and clock back in for those time periods, as well as clocking out at the end of the day.